Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be booty. What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with my Raw reaction for the November 23rd episode. And I don't know, I think that a lot of people are not happy with the results of Raw. The Roman Reigns Raw is basically what I'm calling it. The show starts out with the Authority, of course, and they're talking about how Roman Reigns did not answer the door when opportunity knocks. And I don't know about Roman Reigns, but the way I was raised, I don't open the door for anybody. I mean, opportunities here? Who the fuck's opportunity? But basically what they're trying to say is that Triple H extended a hand to Roman Reigns. Well, you better shake my hand. All I'm trying to do is be a good boss. And what did Roman Reigns do? He repaid the handshake with a solid steel spearmint. Knocked his ass down, and Triple H is pissed. He's like, oh, my ribs. So now the Authority's in the ring, and they're roasting Roman, the internet's favorite pastime. And I'm starting to think to myself, wait a minute, where have I seen this storyline before? It's the same friggin' storyline that they did to get Daniel Bryan over. But here is the difference. Daniel Bryan, short little dude, cool little beard, very lovable character. Roman Reigns is a big tough badass. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to feel sympathetic to a dude who could kick the ever-living shit out of me? I look at Roman Reigns and think, that's a bad motherfucker. I look at Daniel Bryan and be like, the poor kid. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't know. Are you feeling sympathy for Roman Reigns after the Authority screwed him over? Because I think that most people are sitting and I'm going, fuck you, Roman. You got your belt stolen by that cockadoodle-doo bastard shitness. That's what I think a lot of people are thinking. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know exactly where the WWE Universe stands here. Or Nailed It Nation, at least. So the Authority brings out the new pasty face of the company, Sheamus. And he's out there with the belt and he's like, fella, who looks stupid now, fella? And I'm like, you still look stupid. You still look stupid just because you have the belt doesn't make you not look too stupid. Because you are. And then, of course, I'm a tough guy. Here comes Roman Reigns to come out and confront Sheamus and talk about. And Roman Reigns is like, put him up, I want my belt back. And Triple H is like, you're not going to get a rematch right now. You're going to get a rematch when I say so. But then all of a sudden, what? The Bulgarian ball bag is back. Rusev with the attack on Roman Reigns for no reason whatsoever. Oh, wait, yes, there is a reason, because Rusev was with Sheamus, was with Barrett, remember? They were like the European connection or something? The urination of domination. Urination, get it? Okay, so Rusev's back, that's cool, right? People will pop for that. Yeah, we all love Rusev, right? No, we don't. Nobody cared. So, and then all of a sudden Triple H is like, Roman, you'll get your rematch at the TLC, which is in 3 weeks. Fucking pay-per-view already. One on top of the other, on top of the other. But tonight, you're gonna fight the Bulgarian ball bag. And they're gonna have that match as the main event tonight. Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Aren't you excited to wait 3 hours to see that? Because I know I was. Not. So fast forward to the main event, and we got Roman Reigns with that superhero knuckle sandwich. He's going up against Rusev, and the match was pretty decent. It wasn't the most amazing match ever. It wasn't a bad match at all, right? They're going back and forth. They're trying to make Roman look strong, while also making Rusev look strong. We wouldn't want him to lose in his first match back, would we? Why not? They do it all the time anyway. So anyway, Rusev doing really good, but then Roman Reigns looks like he's really taking control. Roman Reigns really looks like he's gonna win, and out comes Bullshit Barra. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. He nails Roman Reigns with the bull hammer, and it was outside the ring, so it was a double count out or a double disqualification. I think it was a double count out. No, it was a disqualification. Count out. Now, who the fuck cares? There's no end to the match. Yeah, we waited 3 hours to see nobody win. Woo! Yeah, great booking there. I honestly think watching Roman Reigns take a shit would have been a better ending to Raw, right? Well, I guess he did take a shit, right? Because he didn't look strong, Bill! So there's a promo with Paige, and the bazoombas are all up in our faces, and I'm like, wait, I'm paying attention, I'm looking at the titties, and I'm paying attention, and Paige is like, Charlotte cheated! Charlotte did not beat me, and I want a rematch, because when she did that submission hold, if you look, her arm was bent, and it was under the ropes. Technically, if you're playing WWE 2K16, that's a rope break, but That affected the ending. How? No how. So this was really shitty, and they're grasping at straws here. So they grasp at straws. They book a rematch tonight. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why the fuck does Paige get a rematch tonight when Roman can't? Roman can't get a rematch after he legitimately got fucked in the ass. Legitimately. Fucked in the ass, middle of the ring, title taken from him. No rematch for you. But Paige has a complete illegitimate complaint. Instant rematch. Pure genius. Who's booking this shit? Anyway, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. We got to see Paige versus Charlotte again. And they actually tore it up this time. They tore it up so bad, the match actually ended in a double count out. Yes! Another match with no winner! Yes! This is so exciting! What a great ending! What a great match! And then, you think that Paige is gonna put Charlotte through the table, and then she doesn't. And I'm like, why didn't you put the bitch through the table? I wanted to see the bitch go through the table. You should have put the bitch through the table. Let's focus on some positivity here, because who saves the show but the New Day? Because the New Day rocks. They come out for a country music jamboree, and they're riding on broomstick unicorns. And I'm thinking to myself, you're shoving a broomstick up your ass, calling it a unicorn. Big E's got this stupid hat on. Kofi Kingston has a big dildo sticking off his forehead. How the fuck did you get your hair like that, dude? That was hysterical. And then, of course, Xavier Woods, always hilarious. And they come out and start doing a bunch of jokes and, funny shit, talking about the Usos, talking about the Lucha Dragons, and they're going to issue an open challenge for their tag titles. Who's going to accept? Dusha, the douching dragons. The Lucha Dragons come out and shock the shit out of me because Kalisto starts cutting a promo. And he actually did a damn good job of it. I'm like, wait, he sounds completely English. He's like, look, motherfuckers, I'm going to come out and I'm going to fight you. I'm going to kick your ass. He sounded not Hispanic at all. And then all of a sudden, Sin Cara starts talking. And I'm like, how the fuck is this fucker flapping his gums? He's got no mouthpiece. We can't even see any expression whatsoever. But Sin Cara talks too. And they want a shot at the tag team titles. But then, when I say ass, you say hole. Here comes the Uso assholes. The Usos want a shot at those belts too. And I'm like, wow, all these fuckers gonna fight over the belts right now. This is super exciting. No. Big E is like, you came out and you ruined my jamboree. He was sour. Don't you dare be sour. Well, he was sour. He was mad that they ruined his jamboree. So he says they're not going to defend the belts tonight. And then naturally a brawl ensues. And we're probably going to see that triple threat match at the pay-per-view. I would put money on that. Sasha Banks fought Becky Lynch, my favorite superstar. Becky Lynch. Got lunch on the brain. And it was a decent match, but if that was at NXT TakeOver, everybody would have been like, holy shit, this is the best match of all time. But here it's just in the mid-card on Raw, and it was like a 4-minute match. And Sasha Banks wins because Tamina helps her by screwing up Becky Lynch's submission hold, and then Sasha Banks just rolls her up 1, 2, 3. Sasha Banks had a dream, I had a minute, I just beat Becky Lynch. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, well, that was me. Why don't we get to good matches like the NXT? Now, Grimm is about to be a little sour because we have Alberto Del Rio, the United States champion, along with Zeb Coulter riding around on his little motor scooter. And they're coming out to do the Mex America State of the Union address or something, only to be interrupted by the motherfucker who hasn't done dick in months, Jack Swagger. And it's like, oh, Jack Swagger's back. We the people. All of a sudden, they're going to build Jack Swagger like this big baby face to go up against Alberto Dorito. Sorry, but I just kind of think that they're just bringing back people for Alberto Del Rio to beat up because they don't want Alberto Dorito beating up the guys who are currently established on the roster. Just bring a couple guys back. We'll let Alberto get over on them, So I wouldn't put too much stock in Jack Swagger doing nothing. He hasn't done nothing. He ain't going to do nothing, but he's back. And speaking of returns, we had tons of returns. Heath Slater on Raw for the first time in a long time. Darren Young on Raw for the first time in a long time. But I want to talk about Heath Slater trying to smash Ryback over the head with a guitar, and Ryback totally no-sold it. What? Me, Ryback got hit with guitar? No, squashes Heath Slater. Completely annihilates this motherfucker. Oh, wait a minute. Dean Ambrose teams up with Dolph Ziggler to go up against Kevin Owens and Tyler Sneeze. If Ziggler and Ambrose are gonna win, wouldn't you think that you would have Dolph Ziggler pin Tyler Breeze to kind of counteract the fact that he lost to him at Survivor Series last night? Nope. Too stupid. They have Dean Ambrose pin Tyler Breeze to get the win as Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler are fighting outside. And the match was pretty pointless, but I guess it's trying to set up some feuds here. Maybe the Intercontinental title feud between Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. I guess that could be kind of cool. I was super pumped to see the man that Christianity forgot, Devil, get a huge win over Mark Henry. I couldn't believe this. I thought that Neville was going to get squashed by Mark Henry because he could kill that little shit cricket. You know that, right? But no, he hits the Hell's Arrow. Neville flops right down on top of Mark Henry. 1, 2, and then Mark Henry kind of kicked out at 3. Like, it was a kick out, but not really. The referee said 3. Ref said 3. That's the final. And Mark Henry was like, you did good, kid. You're going to be good in the future, kid. So Mark Henry put him over. Good for him. Speaking of putting people over, the Dudley Boys put over the Wyatts. They finally get a big win. The Wyatt family. Remember last night I was complaining on my Survivor Series review about how the Wyatts needed a big win. And they finally fucking got it by beating the shit out of the Dudley Boys. And I kind of feel bad for the Dudley Boys because Dudley Boys kick all kinds of ass. But you know what? It's good to see the Wyatt family get a fucking win so I can start taking them seriously again. It's bullshit that Bray Wyatt is not one of the biggest superstars in WWE right now. It's too stupid. Yeah, Raw was jam-packed full of action. They even had a 6-man tag of the primetime players returning to team up with Goldust to take on the Ascension along with Stardust. And that was a pretty good hard-hitting matchup, albeit a bit pointless, but it was really cool to see the primetime players and Goldust win, Titus getting the big pin. It was an action-packed Raw. There was a lot going on, but not a lot of storyline, not a lot of interesting stuff where it's like, I gotta see this. It was just good matches. It was just a Raw full of matches, some of which did not end. But, I think I roasted it enough. I try not to complain too bad because, I always love the WWE no matter what. If it's a super exciting episode, if it's just kind of a meh episode, I'm still there, I'm still watching, I'm still enjoying. And I hope you guys are too. And I hope you enjoyed this Raw reaction. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Grim Out!